Okay, so last time the triumvirate of trioros, I don't know, trying something new, helped Dormar sort of get settled in the town of Little Lake. Reverie and Ilia did a little shopping in town, while Koru had sort of a revelatory, transcendent, druidic experience with the old man, Mr. McAfee, in order to have a little vision of a giant tortoise that he has seen before in his life. In the morning, you helped levitate an enormous pancake with brambleberry jam on it, now dubbed the Reverie Special, at the Fritterfin, to feed Dormar. In the midst of that levitation, stopping in on Rollo and Tomas's house to find a sort of wild-eyed and unblinking Rollo doing something in his house. At a later point, you found that there was lamp oil soaked all over his house and a glyph of warding set to trigger for something you're not sure about. After seeing how happy Dormar was and how unhappy and gone Rolla was, you all set out towards Mokutan to find the town of Tawabraya, flying on your beautiful, beautiful, ever so fragile and ever so, innocent and beloved calligraphins here. Unfortunately, just as the sort of line from the road into the void that would transition between places in Pictora came into view on the horizon, seemingly out of nowhere, an enormous storm seemed to stomp towards you, and crashing out of the darkened sky filled with lightning and thunder, there was a figure, a large sort of humanoid figure made of crackling lightning, and two sort of puffs of thunderous cloud appeared right next to you, and we had rolled initiative. Very glad for me that these monsters rolled very well, better than all of you. So they will be moving first. One thing to note, the scale on this map is crazy because I don't care to do geometry. So you will note that if you measure from your calligraphins to like the edge of the map, it should be about 640. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting idea. I see shenanigans are afoot. Should be about like 620. Basically, get to the edge of the map. It's about 640 feet from where you are. Do you guys have access to the Griffin little character sheets there? Okay, cool. So yeah. I'm going to ask y'all. Y'all will be controlling that and keeping track of that. I assume Bloody, Koru, that one's on you, and we'll just have them go on your turn. They can go, before you, after, in tandem, whatever, and then between Reverie and Ilia, whoever wants to control Beloved there. Before anything else happens, I would like someone to roll me a d4.
Ooh. That was a loud thunder in there.
4.
Okay, great. Cool. That was at the beginning of Initiative 20. Good to know. Okay, well, this enormous elemental is... looks crackling. It doesn't really have a face. You can't tell what it is thinking. it is going to raise a hand, and a crackling bolt of light. It's about, 30, 50 feet away from Koru and Bloody here. Let me just double check our range. Yeah, about 30 feet. Raises a hand of crackling lightning and hurls it at Bloody.
Dinky, no!
What is... Dinky, no! What is Bloody's AC?
12.
Okay, it exactly hits. Okay. Bloody is going to take... okay, that's 10, 15, 16, 20, plus 6, 26, plus 5. 31 points of lightning damage. As this bolt of lightning just crackles through, and you can see the sort of ink almost crystallizing in its body as it's electrocuted, just stiffening up. Bloody is not down, correct? They're pretty beefy. Okay,
I'd say about half with that.
Love it. Cool. Then this elemental is going to move right into your space here. This is so... Sorry, this map is not sort of deeply finessed here. Moves sort of right up into your space. It's the size of Bloody, so it's a large-sized creature. Moving into the space near you. You can see... I would say all of you can see that it has these sort of globes of lightning sort of orbiting around it. That is its turn. Next in the initiative order... God, I'm so poetic that you guys all go last. Love to see it. Okay. Now for the bad one. So this sort of little cloud spirit here is going to move 30 feet through the air, rolling with thunder and lightning. It moves through... can occupy the space of other creatures, so it moves through Beloved and up into the space where you two are sitting. Both of you and Beloved are just going to take 6 points of damage. That is lightning and thunder as sort of this mini little living storm just sort of thumps and crackles in your space there.
I cast Momo shield. He's too cute to get hurt.
Oh, that's so interesting. Well, then Momo... How much HP does Momo have?
1 million, at least.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Let's see. Koru, for you and Bloody, it's going to be 3 points of damage as the same thing occurs. And then I will need all three of you and your mounts to make a... Sorry, pulling up the little stat sheet here. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw. As this thing sort of crackles up through your space, it then sort of erupts in a thunderous clap of wind. What did everyone get, including your mounts?
Do you want me to roll for the mount, or do you...
Yeah, you can, if you would like.
Well, I got a 24.
Oh,
and
nice.
Beloved got an 8.
Okay.
I got 10.
Okay.
21 for Koru, and then 17 for Bloody.
Okay. Koru and Bloody, unsurprising, the monk and the horse of a monk that you've been riding since childhood are unaffected by this effect. So Reverie and Beloved, however, don't share quite as strong of a bond, and you are both knocked prone. which I know what's coming, but to clarify, because height is a significant factor in the danger of this conflict right now, what happens when you are knocked prone is you instantly fall up to 500 feet. So as this sort of storm explodes, I think, Ilia, for a moment you're like, ha-ha! You're like, yes, I've resisted the push, and then looking down and seeing that you can feel Reverie and Beloved being shoved out from under you.
And now I'm just like a cartoon character, I'm hovering for a moment before I start plummeting.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to use my reaction to Featherfall.
Great. Beautiful. So you are all featherfalled. You are still falling. It's at a speed of 60 feet, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm actually going to start.
If she was pushed 500 feet below me, though, can she catch me in the feather fall, or?
No. I would say she's like, the moment she's like,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
about to fall, the feather fall happens.
Cool.
Rather
I'm
than waiting 500 feet.
Curious, how many people can you get in the feather fall, and do you only do it to the people who are currently falling? Is there an ability to, like, I'm not as familiar with this spell, but is it worth maybe doing
The
it to...
moment you're not falling, the spell's gone, as far as I know. So, like, for you, if she did it on you, it would instantly be gone, because you're not technically falling.
Yeah, it does say 5 creatures. Place. It technically says if the creature lands before the spell ends, then the spell ends for that creature.
I think I believe the reaction you take to do it is like a falling creature.
Yeah.
So I think the initial casting has to target falling things, but
Oh, yeah,
I like where
you're
your
right.
head is at. Yeah. Although even that, who knows? Sweet. That is well done. I'm just gonna write down that y'all are 60 feet down, and obviously you have a flying mount, so pretty, easy enough for them to get her wings back under her. 60 feet below.
And can we just get another quick scale again? So we're how high up above the ground at the moment?
So you're 100 feet above the ground. That was sort of
Okay.
where we had established y'all would generally travel.
And so now they're 60 feet down, so about 40 feet.
They're 40 feet
Correct.
above the ground. Yeah.
Cool. I'm just trying to math everything out.
No, love it. Yeah. Yes. No, I appreciate it because, God, math things. Okay, great. Great. Reverie and Beloved, or basically one of you decide who's controlling Beloved.
I mean, I would make the argument that Reverie probably was, since she kind of
Cool.
has a bit of a bond with her.
Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, it's you and Beloved's turn. You have just fallen 60 feet. I guess technically you fall at the beginning of your turn. So unless there's something else you want to do about it, I think you fall safely all the way, just the next 40 feet to the ground.
Okay. Well, to help Koru, I still need to be a bit closer than that for all my stuff. So I guess, I don't know if Beloved, if we can, I don't know if it's like an action to like get back onto Beloved and like fly up.
Not an action. Yeah, Beloved, falls, feather falling so pretty, right next to you. You can mount for free. That just
Okay.
takes nothing. Yeah.
Now,
So I
I
think-
will say that you do remember Koru was trying to get to the ground as well.
Yeah.
That was his plan.
All right. Well, in that case, perhaps we will wait here, and then I'm just going to. I'll just target the, like, humanoid figure, like the first guy who attacked. And I'll just try a firebolt.
Sweet. Yeah. Roll to hit.
That's 15.
That exactly hits.
Right. And that's 10 damage.
Perfect. Awesome. Nice. 10 damage. This firebolt pings off of this crackling lightning. Seems to sort of mess up its plasma.
Sweet.
Awesome. And then, do you want Beloved? You're staying here on the ground, right?
Yeah, but I'll probably still, like, get on her just in case, I don't know,
Yeah,
we have to flee quickly or something.
Totally. I think instinctively she would just take a dodge action just in case, you know? Yeah. Been a lot of shit going on. Awesome. Okay, Ilia. You fall next to the ground safely and land next to Reverie.
I think I'll get up again behind her, just in case, likewise, if we're gonna have to run off and flee for our fucking lives. And I think I'm too far away from all the creatures and everything, so I'm going to cast Heroism on Reverie. So you will get 4 temp HP, and you are immune to being frightened. And at the beginning of every turn, you'll get that 4 temp HP.
Sweet.
And she'll just say, "Keep us safe, please." And I will use a Bardic Inspiration and give that to her as well.
Just rolling in it over here.
Yeah. So that's a D8 now. Yay!
Ooh, exciting.
And I'll go
Fun.
invisible, but I won't, like, teleport.
Yeah. Awesome. Sweet. Okay. That is Koru and Bloody up in the sky. As you guys start your turn there, will need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Nat 20 for Bloody. And then for Koru, that's an 18.
Okay. So... God, sorry, my page is moving very slowly. Sorry, you said Koru got, crazy high, I'm assuming?
18, yeah.
Great. So each of you takes 4 points of lightning damage, which is halved. It was 8. As one of these sort of like globes of lightning around it, just as you start your turn in proximity to this lightning elemental, there's sort of a shock to it. Yeah, and then what you want to get up to?
All right. So, Koru is going to be pulling out his magic sword that he's got. It's kind of like this samurai sword looking thing. And so as he's pulling it out, you'll just see him take 2 quick slashes at this lightning target here. That is going to be a 21 and a 16, because I can math. Oh,
Yep,
sorry, 18, because I can't math.
Those both hit.
That is going to be 20 total damage broken up over the 2 attacks.
Great, and you take 13 points of lightning damage, getting sort of zinged each time you hit it.
Yeah. Right. So now I would like to use my bonus action to disengage, and I would like to use Blottie's instead of her attack to disengage as well, and try and get 80 feet straight down. But as we're going downwards, I want to try and separate from Blottie. So I want her to kind of go left, I go right when we're about, I don't know, let's call it 30 feet above the ground. So I might fall. I'm okay with that. But I want her to separate away from me so she's not getting hurt as much.
Sure. How far away, like, you guys are falling 80 feet, or you're dashing downward 80 feet, you're 20 feet above the ground. Or I guess she's used her action, so, like, how far do you want to separate, essentially?
So
that will determine how far
we're at 30 feet above the ground when we separate, and I want to try and separate 10 feet diagonally from each other, so we'd be about 20 feet apart, if my math is correct.
Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. Coolio.
And then would I fall the remainder then?
Yeah. You guys see Koru plummeting out of the sky about 30 feet up.
And I'll just fall and do a little special roll.
Yeah.
Do the
I was
monk
just
stuff.
you to use a spell slot. Out of guilt. Yeah, cool. What's you can negate, it's like 5 times your level or something.
Yeah, so it's up to 20, I think, or 25 now.
Yeah.
You just
so you take
turtle
no
up.
damage.
Yeah, I just do like a little
baby.
turtle roll, like a superhero land.
Yeah.
Superhero turtle roll. Sorry, I might have to turn my camera off. See if it gets a little less laggy for me. Sweet. So that was an action there, and then a bonus action, and that was all there. Sweet. Back up to the round. I'm going to have Ilia roll a d4 for me, please.
1.
1. Okay, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. A crash of thunder in the area reverberates in your eardrums.
I'm going to use one of my portents to get a 19.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to use nothing and get a 5.
Okay.
I'm going to use this nat 20 that I just rolled.
Nice. Okay, so Ilia, you are deafened.
Okay.
You cannot hear anything as this is happening. Reverie, I think you almost like feel those like huge giant hands with the runes on them like come out and cover your ears just in the nick of time to protect you from that blast. And Koru, I think the vibration just sort of like, is absorbed into your shell, and you just got like a little massage just for like a moment. So, yeah. It's good to be a monk. Incredible. So, we go back up into this elemental's turn. You guys are 100 feet below it. It is going to... you see it move like straight down, sort of like hovering in the sky about like 50 feet, or about 40 feet. And you see a crackling of lightning in its hand once again, and it is going to aim at... Who is it going to aim at? Let's see. Koru heard it. It's going to aim at Blottie. 24 to hit Blottie. Which I believe will hit her AC of 12.
Yeah, and this is probably going to kill her.
No!
7, 12, 16... 25 points of lightning damage as this lightning bolt hits it.
And Bloody goes falling out of the sky as a sick, like, kind of sad teardrop and falls and, like, smacks the ground.
Hell yeah.
Ink splot.
Love it. And then, as a bonus action, this is a recharge ability, so we'll deal with that on future turns if we need to. A bolt of lightning from the cloud will strike down through this lightning elemental directly in front of our two mages here on the ground, and this lightning elemental sort of reforms right in front of you, which is fun. But it's used its action there. So that's those friends. And then we have these sort of cloud spirits here. Let me pull up their little movement real quick. First, I'm just going to see if their abilities recharge. Not that it matters, and they don't. Cool. These guys are going to drop. They're just gonna. How far do I want them to fall? They're gonna move 40 feet straight down in the air, and then each of them sort of raising a hand. One towards you, Ilia.
I am invisible.
Oh, you're not visible, so it won't do that. Hey, Reverie, does an 8 hit you?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. How about a 10?
No.
Great. They raise their hands and there's sort of a like really sad, just like squirt of electricity out of their palms that just gets swept away in the wind immediately. And that's all for these guys. Okay. Reverie and Beloved, that is you.
Alright. I don't like this elemental appearing right in front of me.
Great point, actually. I need all four of you, or all three of you, to make a dexterity save, please.
Alright.
22 for me.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Those are
16.
my
The
mini
bird.
dice.
16 for Beloved.
Okay, so all of you save, so you only take 3 points of lightning damage as one of these sort of globes of electricity pops just from starting your turn in front of it.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna look at the guy in front of me. I have a question for you. If for Beloved's turn she disengages and I'm like riding her, does that technically mean that I'm disengaged?
I believe that essentially, because you're on a mount, it is like forced movement. So I believe that, yeah, if your mount even if your mount didn't disengage, you would not be provoking an opportunity attack.
Okay. Just making sure. Before I do that, I'm going to Ray of Frost the guy in front of me. And that is a 26 to hit.
You will have disadvantage because you're making a ranged attack roll against someone in melee range.
Alright.
Unless you have Warcaster or Spells. Is it Warcaster
Yeah.
or Spell Sniper?
Spell Sniper, yeah.
In that case, that's an 11 to hit.
I think it's actually Spellcaster.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
You know what? Instead of that, then, Beloved's going to take her multi-attacks, and she's going to rend twice.
Love it. Sweet. Do it up.
Okay, so the first one was oh my god. I rolled 2 nat ones. Okay. Beloved misses both attacks.
Perfect. Let me pull something up real quick. Okay, great. So 2 misses from Beloved. Anything else? So Reverie raises her hand and shoots sort of a ray of iciness that just goes through the body of this being, and then Beloved, sort of panicking, tries to claw out, but like her heart isn't really in it. Does she want to move at all?
Yeah, we'll move back.
Also, at the start of your turn,
Awesome.
you got 4 temp HP again
Oh, that's
for heroism. So.
And as you move away, Beloved is going to take an opportunity attack. And she will take 15 points of lightning damage as this thing just reaches out and sort of like grabs the back of her hoof.
All right.
How far away are you going? Are you charging past it towards where like the road is? Or are you backing up?
I was just imagining Beloved just backing up, like full movement.
Sweet. Okay. 80 feedback. Love it. Awesome. Which makes that perfect. Sweet. Ilia, you become visible on the back of the animal, and there's been a bunch of...
Was that 80 feet further away from Bloody? Or happens to be towards Bloody?
And to clarify, it's only 80 if they're flying. It's 30 if they're walking.
Well, yeah, I guess that's... Do you want them to walk? They can fly a foot off the ground if you want them to fly, or are you moving 30?
I think she was just moving 30. That's what I was picturing.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Awesome.
Still, then how far from Bloody am I? And if Bloody's at 0 HP, is that considered dead because it's an NPC horse, or is that like unconscious? Can I heal this horse?
You could still heal.
Okay, cool.
I guess.
But how far then am I?
Absolutely. I guess, Canyon, that's a question for you. When you sort of forked off from Bloody, were you moving forward?
I think I was moving away from my friends because I know I've got a lot of movement. I was probably sending Bloody towards him.
Cool.
Okay.
So I would say if she was 20 feet above the ground and then got knocked out of the air, she's maybe at the most like 30 feet away from you guys is my thought on it.
Well, and then she backed up 30 feet.
So 60?
Yeah, 60 feet.
Then I will cast Healing Word on Bloody. And I will expend a Bardic Inspiration die to add another D8 to that for my Lunar Eclipse.
Love it.
So that's an extra 4. So Bloody gets 12 HP back.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Everything else is fucking concentration, so Vicious Mockery. The closest thing. That thing that hit us, I'm gonna Vicious Mockery it. Wisdom 15.
What is the range on Vicious Mockery? It's like 60 feet, right?
60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool. That is a Wisdom save. 7.
Yay! It takes 6 psychic damage, and now it is so mocked.
Nice.
It has disadvantage on its next attack.
No. Oh, that is a good... I do need you to make a concentration check. When you started... When Reverie started her turn and there was the burst of electricity.
Right.
So it's just DC 10. Yeah.
I got 11 plus con.
Nice. There you go.
So, yeah.
Still concentrating. How do you mock this lightning elemental?
I don't know. That didn't hurt at all. No.
Oh, it looks at you. It looks at you goaded. Huh. Taunted. Interesting.
No.
Sweet. Koru, you rise, and Bloody rises, 30-ish feet away from you? 10, 20, somewhere around there. You have so much movement, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I am, shouting to Bloody, get out of here, find me later, and telling her to, bonus action, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. What direction do you want her to go?
Following the trail in the way that we were going.
Okay. Great. Bloody takes off into the sky, not going straight up, but she's faster flying. So she flies up and starts darting off away, kind of through the rain.
Getting her out of there so she doesn't get hurt anymore.
Sure. Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Smart move.
Now, I'm curious, Jake, would you allow maybe me having, either spend some stress, I know we don't have stress in this game, but, something to have a sling? Would I be able to, rip off, a little corner of my robes to make a sling?
Just to have a ranged weapon?
Yeah. Or I could throw my sword at it, but I just don't know how effective that's going to be.
Do you wear clothes?
I wear those robes, yeah.
Okay. I think...
Even a little sash?
Yeah. I think it would be an improvised weapon attack, and I think I would... You can use your object interaction to try to make that on the fly. The DC will be higher. If you use a bonus action, the DC will be lower. And if you use an action, it will be negligible.
Would I be able to use my action and still use my extra attack? Actually,
no,
what?
I would say...
Don't even worry about it. I think I'm going to do it as a bonus action. That way I can keep the 2 attacks if I'm able to do that.
Sweet. Yeah, so make a survival check, or if you have, crafting, whatever.
I'm going to use my portent to give him a 19.
Ooh, so that's going to be a 23. Thank you for that.
Hell yeah. Great, so you whip off your sash and form it into a sling.
Just picking a rock up off the ground and starting to
Hell yeah, let's see. Let's see, how far are you from this thing? Well, 10, 20 feet? You have enough movement to get in range.
Yeah, so it says range for a sling is 30 to 120 feet.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if you will have disadvantage, but even if you're more than 30 feet away, you can move toward it. Easy. Cool. Yeah, you can make an attack. So I'm looking at improvised weapons here. Blah, blah, blah. If a character uses a ranged weapon to make a melee, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so normal range of 20 feet, I would say. Yeah, so as long as you get up to within 20 feet of this thing, you absolutely have 2 attacks to make with it. I think your 2-hit bonus is the same,
Okay.
but then it'll deal a d4 of damage.
Perfect. Am I adding anything to the D4, or is it just a flat D4?
I think add your dexterity, because this is like, you're wind up, and if you can hit it in the right spot.
Cool. So first one is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
And then the
Half to
next
3.
next one, I did get a nat 20 again, and that's going to be 8 plus 6 is 14.
Wait, 14 damage, nice. Love it. Wait, how'd you get 14 on... It's 2d4, 8 plus 5, your max should be 13.
Max should be, should be 6, right? Oh, no, should be 5. Never mind. So reduce that by 2 total.
Yeah.
Because I can't math today, apparently.
No worries. Math is hard. Sweet. Both of those attacks hit squarely. The damage is halved, as this is a non-magical weapon. But does hit it squarely, and it sort of turns and looks at you in disgust, enraged at your daring to hurt it.
And I would like to use my additional 30 feet to get the fuck out of there. Or at least run.
Right, so you're now 50 feet away from it.
Yeah. I'm trying to, like, zig and zag.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, standing in an open field. Serpentine! Serpentine! Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was pretty rad. Forming that out of the sling, hitting it twice, David and Goliath style. David and Galapagos, I guess. Back up to the top of the round. I need someone to roll me just a d20.
Ooh, I want to do it.
Do it.
That's a 4.
Okay.
Apocalypse.
So I am going to... I'm going to need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, including Beloved, as a enormous flash of lightning sort of explodes in front of you all.
Right.
14?
Reverie gets a 16.
I got a 7.
Okay.
14.
Okay, great.
And Beloved gets a 15.
Okay, so all of you fail. You were all blinded by this flash of light, which is very fun for me. Gotta love it. Cool. That is the storm's turn. Then we'll go back to the elemental. Fortunately, you're all blinded, which is great because it negates that vicious mockery, which is lovely for me. So, Koru, does a 27 hit you?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, in this moment, Koru, because it has yet to come up, even though you cannot feel something hitting you, you feel the gloves, the bracers that you got in Mount Nuffle, sort of like pull your body like off weight a little bit. So these gloves do add a +2 bonus to your damage, but they do reduce your armor class by 2. So just FYI.
Oh, interesting.
As long as you're attuned to these cursed items, and then you take oh no, 15, 21. Okay, Koru, you take 31 points of lightning damage.
Koru is unconscious.
Oh no!
Okay,
And I don't know.
and you don't know. Just I rolled like crazy on that damage. That was insane. Okay, well that was its damage. Koru, as you're passing out, you also feel this thing like standing over you. You can like smell that like crackle in the light, in the ozone rather. Great, and then it is the. Well, I guess you guys can't see. So something new happens. You hear Reverie and Ilia. You hear a crack of lightning in front of you.
I don't hear anything.
And then I need. Oh, sorry. Those last a round.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Until the next thing. I need both of you and Beloved to make dexterity saving throws, please. Actually, and I need 2 of them from each of you. Oof.
Okay, for Reverie, the first one is like a 22, but the second one is a nat 1.
Oh.
Okay.
19 and dirty 20.
Okay. For the first one, you both succeed. You both take 6 points of lightning damage. The second one, Reverie, you take 9, and Ilia, you take 4. And then what did Beloved get?
Beloved got 17 for the first saving throw, and then 13 for the second one.
Perfect. Okay, she saves on both, so it's 6 plus, so 10 damage.
Okay, will you tell me what was it? What was the damage again? I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. For Reverie or for Beloved?
For Reverie.
So the first, it was 6 on the first one, and then the second one was 9, so 15 for Reverie.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Reverie, it is you and Beloved's turn. You are blinded.
Oh, I should
Okay.
make concentration checks.
Oh, yes.
16 and then 14, so you still have 4 temp HP
Love it.
at the start again.
Oh, yeah, every turn.
Yeah, every
refreshing
turn
that.
you get that 4.
Ilia, where are you standing in, like, relation to me?
Behind you. I'm on the horse. I'm on Beloved.
Okay, so we both are. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like not being able to see, so I think this is goofy. I can cast darkness once a day as a tiefling, so I think I'm going to kind of channel that. I'm going to cast it in a way that where, like, I'm putting the most, like, darkness, and I can't see anything else, but this is just what she's thinking, like, between me and anything else. So we're, like, almost at the, if it's, like, a orb or whatever, like, we're at the back of it, and then it's, like, a bunch of darkness almost in front of us. Then nothing can see us, too. We can't hear you, or I can't.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, I like what you're saying. Let me double check one thing. Love it. Point within range. Awesome. Okay, great. So it's a 15-foot radius?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so do you want yourselves in it at all, or like right in front of?
Yeah, I want us to be in it. Just barely.
Cool. So like another 15-foot sort of bubble in front of you of darkness happens. You're currently blinded, so you're just sort of like, okay.
Yeah.
Hope that was good. I think that's a good move. Does Beloved want to take any actions? Is she gonna move?
I think she's just pretty much going to take the dodge action, because I'd like for her to stay up if she can, but still be there if we need her.
Awesome. Great. Stand right where she is. Ilia, that is your turn. You are blinded.
I'm blinded, so I don't know. Our good friend Koru is currently dying, and I know I am very badly hurt, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Oh no.
Sorry, Koru, but, you know, I need to live too.
Great.
And
how much do you heal yourself for?
I just took what Roll20 rolled for me. The 20.
Love it. 20?
Yeah.
Jesus. Damn.
Yeah, Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
All the
They made it
healing
good
spells
now.
got beefier in 2024. Yes. I love it. And that's
love to see it.
That's all I do.
Okay, amazing. I'm also going to check one thing here because I am an asshole.
I'd love to inspire Koru, but I don't. Can I? Can I while he's unconscious?
Does inspiring someone?
Do I have to see them? Yeah, that's a good question. Let me see.
And I think they have to be able to hear you too. So I think either way,
I think they. Inspire another creature within 60 feet who can see or hear you.
So
yeah.
I wouldn't know he's unconscious. And do I recall him being 60 feet from me? Although he did run.
Yeah,
so.
I think he was.
Like, for the sake of not metagaming, I would do that, so I'll waste it. And
I think no. I think there's something to it. It's like trying to counter a spell when there's not a spell being cast. I think, like, the magic required to do that inspiration, like, isn't there. I
think at that moment is maybe then when I realize, like, Koru's down, and I need to find
wrong. Him. Or, like, and you're blind, he's blind, you were deafened, you know. But things are bad.
Yep. So, yeah, that's my turn. I can't inspire Reverie again. I don't think you've used it, have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So.
Didn't need it.
Every time I failed, it's by so much that it's
no, I understand.
My nat one. Hey, someone's got to make up for Canyon's good rolls, all right? And I take that
for real. And thank you. And you know what? To make up for those good rolls, Koru, it's time for you to make a death save.
No.
The dogs are cheering you on, man.
I think y'all are prophetic because there's my nat one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm so sorry. Why did I say it?
Okay. That is 2 failures, baby. Koru, on a nat 1 in the void of, you know, unconsciousness fading into death, I think you feel the feeling of, like, a calligraphy brush. Like, it almost feels like what you've heard of, like, a mother stroking their child's hair, of, like, that feeling to you is, like, what it feels like to use a brush on a piece of paper. Just sort of, like, filling you for a moment. Anyway... back at the top of the round. Ooh, this is really bad. Really, really bad. Okay. How absolutely cruel should I be?
I think that you should be realistic, because right now I don't think it can see any other target.
Oh, I'm not even to the elemental's turn yet.
It's doing
You want to die.
No, I'm just the evil demon on the shoulder.
Okay. So I'm gonna need everyone except for Koru to make a strength saving throw. At the top of this round, the wind from this storm and the cackling of the thunder sort of whips up into this extremely fast wind, this tempest.
I'm not that good at this. Oh, 17.
Reverie got a 14, and Beloved got a 12.
Bardic.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do that.
D8.
Oh, I rolled it. Oh. I rolled the wrong one. I rolled a 6 on a 6, though. Okay, a 4, so that turns mine into, 16?
Okay, so you
I think
all
it was
fail.
18, because you had a 14, right?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you
It
had a
was
14.
11 who had the 12.
Love it. So only Reverie succeeds.
Holy.
This is less bad for you guys than oh boy, fuck, than it is for Koru. So all of you are pushed 40 feet away from each other directly into the air and immediately plummet back down. I'm assuming Reverie will feather fall.
Yeah, absolutely.
Koru is too far away.
Yeah, it's a 60-foot range, but I feel like he's further than that.
And you're pushed sort of all away from each other.
Yeah.
So the fun thing is that you can all see now. So you get to see as Koru's limp, unconscious body is thrown into the sky and slammed on the ground with a crack in his turtle shell.
We get to see him die in front of us. That's good.
You get to see him die, which is sort of very nice. Well, I guess you have darkness, so maybe you don't see.
I feel like we would have been flung,
Yeah.
You're
out of
high
it.
enough in the sky.
out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am gonna roll damage just on the elemental, though. 10.
Oh, and I failed my concentration check for the darkness, so it's gone anyways.
Oh, okay. 15 halved to 7 is okay. Great. It has been so Bloody has moved 320 feet, so the elemental won't even bother. It's gonna go 50 feet in the sky to look over this bubble of darkness. Or I guess it'll go 25 feet in the sky and then 25 feet towards you. Which of you is looking weakest?
I got healed to full, so.
Okay.
Probably me then.
Okay. Okay. Reverie, call odds or evens.
Even.
Okay. So, Ilia, does a dirty 20 hit you?
I want to say no.
Okay. 5. Or no. Sorry. 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 8 is 18. You take 26 points of lightning damage
My God.
as rising over this bubble of darkness, just on the edge of your vision, you see that same lightning figure, and right as you notice it, there is already a bolt of lightning electrocuting your body. So that's that. Oh, you guys also would have seen that standing in front of you once you were not blinded, although they actually are in the darkness, so you would not see until now. I would love for both of you to roll a d6 for me. You want anything but a 6. Don't get a 6.
You also definitely lost heroism. You don't have...
That's fine.
Yeah. I rolled a 4.
What'd you get, Reverie?
Oh, I got a 5, yeah.
Okay, great. So the lightning breath that you experienced before while you were blinded does not recharge. Let's see, how fast are they? Excuse me. Okay. They're decently fast. This guy is gonna... flying out of the little bubble... Well, I'm actually gonna make a luck check, because I don't know if they know what direction to go, is the problem. And you've been flown. Okay. Okay, so actually one... Hello, camera. So actually only one little sort of lightning method. It almost looks like the skeleton of the sort of like cloud storm thing that was like blowing up at you, pushing you out of the sky before, is going to come right at... is... Neither of you are wearing metal armor, correct?
No.
No.
Okay, great. Well, that's fine anyway. Ilia, a 23 to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, for 6 points of damage.
I have 1 HP left.
Oh! Okay. Well, that is Reverie and Beloved's turn.
All right. For my turn, I pull out my sending stone to rib rob. No, I don't.
I mean, we do, speaking of rib rob, have some meteor swarms.
That is true. I forgot about that. Huh. In my mind, I was like, that is such a, like, end of campaign thing that I would have to use that it was, like, not even...
I think we're in dire straits here, though.
Yeah.
The situation is
just
bad.
Vomiting out blood. Koru's not moving, broken.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm reading what it does to remind myself.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it like 2 40-foot radius?
Yeah, each creature in a 40-foot radius sphere centered on each of those points. Are these 3 things, like, within 40 feet of each other?
Yes. Yeah, if you cast a meteor swarm here, you could definitely hit the 3 things that are here.
I mean, I honestly think that Reverie would do it because I think that truly seeing, like, Koru hit the ground and, like, his shell crack, I think is the first time that she's ever felt, like, in mortal danger. And then seeing, like, Ilia get hit once again, like, I feel like she can't see that also happen to Ilia. So she'll just, like, with shaking hands, like, pull out this scroll, and I don't exactly know what it would look like for her. Maybe she almost, like, traces it and then, like, lets it go to cast it.
I like the idea of you stitching the arcane runes in the air.
Oh, yeah. I do like that as well.
Oh boy. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about distance here. Between this thing moved like 20 and then 20, so in order to... So you're doing this on impulse, on seeing like mortal danger affecting your friends and affecting you. How are you carefully lining up the best place to put this radius? Are you just kind of dropping it in like where I know it won't hit me and Ilia, but will hit the monsters?
Yeah, I think it would definitely be the latter.
Okay. Cool. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Reverie, you rip this scroll out in the back of your head, Rib Rob's voice saying, "The heart of being a wizard is being fucking crazy and being open to all possibilities." And you trace your hand. I wish you had a sound effect prepared for this. You trace your hand on this scroll. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Reverie.
All right. That is a 4.
Okay, I think as this 9th level magic comes out of your body, you're gonna take a level of exhaustion. Just like the universe being like, you're not supposed to be doing this. Like, your little body isn't prepared for this. But hurtling, exploding out of the sky, the storm ends as instead flaming hot rocks the size of a skyscraper just fall to the ground, probably a foot in front of you. You're like, okay, I'll just do it right where the monsters are. There's one monster that just attacked Ilia, so in order to get all three, it has to be like right in front of you. And it is... You have never heard anything louder in your entire life. I don't know if Reverie is asexual, but this is the best orgasm you have ever had. This is incredible. The feeling of this magic leaving your body is insane. You have that level of exhaustion, but I'm going to say you're also kind of high.
Yeah.
Ilia, this happened in 6 seconds. One moment you were standing there coughing up blood, and now a nuke has gone off right in front of your face. And then...
Can I roll for damage just to see how much it would be?
Oh my god, yes. Please. So it's 40 d6, right? It's 20 d6 25. Bludgeoning and 20 d6 fire.
132.
Oh. Wow. Amazing. I wish my computer wasn't lagging so that I could have had my joyous laughter shown to you. Cool. So also Koru's corpse takes 132 points of damage and is absolutely obliterated and turned to ash. Yeah. That's kind of why that's why I had asked about.
Yeah.
But it's totally in character, it makes sense. Okay. Cool. So let me see if I'm able to turn. I would love to be able to have my camera on to interact with everyone now. Okay, so the storm has with another kind of storm. Reverie and Ilia, you are... Reverie and Ilia, you are standing here. Beloved looks perturbed. I would say this is the most ruffled you've ever seen her look, which is just barely. A meteor swarm went off an inch away from her face, and she's just a little like, oh, huh, that was unexpected. Bloody is nowhere to be seen, and neither is Koru, and there is a smoking crater about 80 feet deep in the earth in front of you. And let's take a little bio break here.
All right.
In like 5-10 minutes. That was fucking awesome. I loved that.
That was stressful.
That was a lot.
Guys, that was amazing. I loved the meteor swarm finish. Like, that was just the perfect icing. Like, that was the perfect icing.
I'm so glad that you reminded me that I had that, but
you just heard that whisper of Koru from beyond the grave here, like don't forget the meteor swarm.
Absolutely. Just pragmatic as always.
Well, he gets to go meet a space turtle.
And you guys have a statue to always remember him by.
We're gonna have to move it back to the middle so that we can always see it.
Yeah, when we go to sleep tonight, I just take it out of the hole. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys are standing here. The clouds are gray and gloomy still, but the storm has gone quiet. But rain coming down around you, and there's no sign of Bloody or Koru.
I think she's just stunned at the crater in front of her. And then probably coughs a little more blood out, and I will cast Cure Wounds on myself again.
I think that Reverie will almost kind of how you do a horse, like kick above it a little bit, and she wants to go check out the place that we last saw Koru.
Cool. So you climb 60 feet down into an enormous crater, or I guess 40 feet down, and walk over to where you saw Koru.
It's up to you, Jake, but would you be open to there just being little tiny fragments of parts of his shell where he had those paintings?
Totally.
So you would just see like little, not puzzle pieces, but just little bits left.
I'll slide down to join them. How does Reverie look? Like hurt or?
Honestly, not really.
Okay, cool.
Those 10 HP were really helpful. So, emotionally,
Yeah,
I think
obviously.
she looks very shaken up. First at having, literally so many emotions. It was like scared, and then the spell was like, oh my god, that was so powerful and crazy of me. And then it was kind of nothing for a second until now. But I think she'll just kind of sink down and just pick up one of the pieces of shell and look at it.
Koru, what is painted on this piece of his shell?
I think you get not clear images, so I think that you would just see on maybe one of the fragments it looks like a bit of an egg, so you just get this broken egg on one of them. I think on another one you would just get maybe a leg and an arm from what looks like a martial arts move. I think some of it would be some of the calligraphy on there too, but nothing that's actually legible, because I'm picturing these just being thumbnail sized pieces. They aren't big at all, and if you spend some time maybe putting some of them together you can piece an image, but I think there's not even enough left to put a picture together, not a clear one at least.
Yeah. I think looking at the one that she first picked up, it might be the most complete one of that kind of broken egg. But she'll just, after staring at it for a second, just kind of pack it away and start picking up as many of them as she can find on the ground.
I will help her.
As you guys are doing that, I'm gonna roll something real quick. Okay. A voice from like the lip of the crater. The voice is very, like, really scratchy. It sounds painful. It sounds like this person hasn't talked in years. And a voice goes, "What the hell happened here?"
I think she jumps, like, looking up and seeing who talks.
You turn around. As you do, you see a tall, slender woman, maybe like your age, Koru's age, with short black hair kind of pulled back into like a little traveler, tail. And she has one of the staves of the silent monks, and is wearing some of those like robes, and sort of like leaps off the side of the swarm and slides down to where you guys are.
Do I recognize her?
Yeah, I don't think you knew her, but you knew her name. And then when you met Koru, you heard Koru talk about her, and you were like, "Oh, this is her name is Haru."
You're from Calligrapha.
Yes, I'm one of the silent monks, but I just saw, like, the sky explode, so I think a little speech is all right. What are you collecting?
Are you Haru?
Yes.
I think at this point you would definitely see like Reverie's like bottom lip quivering as she just kind of walks up to her, and I don't know that she would say too much, but she'll hand her that first piece that she had picked up, and just say, I'm sorry.
She looks stunned for a moment, looking down at the piece of the shell. Not, like, really sure. Sort of holds it away from herself.
It's from Koru.
No, I gathered. What happened?
These elementals came to attack us. It seemed they killed him, and then we were about to die, so Reverie had a spell scroll that she could use and saved our lives.
She just seems, like, speechless. I think instinctively she signs something. Neither of you know common sign language, right?
No, but I think seeing her go to do that, I would almost just pull out like paper that I have and like calligraphy stuff, and like offer it to her to use to communicate.
Yeah, she like takes out a pen and sort of dips it in like a little bit of muddy water that's pooling in like part of the crater you're in, and with the mud in it, writes, "Thank you. You knew him more recently than I. Can I please have these pieces?" She sort of like holds out her hands.
I think Reverie nods and she gets them out one at a time, but I'm like trying to commit like what each one looks like to memory if it has any of the like calligraphy or anything on it.
Yeah. She sort of gathers them. I think she shrugs and just like hands each of you a piece. Like she doesn't select one, but she's just like,
She'll take one. Thank you.
I think I'll write also on the paper back to her. Blotty was with us. She escaped.
okay. I will go find her and we will return to the monastery.
Don't fly too high.
Yeah, I might never look at the sky the same way again. Just like slips the pieces of shells into like a pouch around her chest, whips her staff out, and sort of like takes off at a light jog after Bloody.
I don't think that Reverie is going to say much. I think that she's just going to get on Beloved. Maybe see to her wounds a little bit first if she still needs any healing done. Or I would ask Ilia too. But yeah, I think we'll just go like this direction that we were going. Not flying as high as we were, but going fast.
Yeah, Ilia doesn't speak much either. I think while we're flying, though, she kind of just hugs Reverie from behind, and it's the rain. It's not her tears. But as far as patching anybody goes, she will do her best not to spend another spell slot, because I have only a few left, so yeah. I'll just patch manually.
It only takes you guys about like a little less than 30 seconds flying on Beloved to get to where you see the watercolor of Suicidima fading and the framing road leading into another sort of like liminal transitional space. You guys were so close. You guys head into yeah, you feel the road, that sort of like watercolor paper texture sort of begins to fill everything around you in reality. And you're once again in this sort of liminal space of complete quiet and privacy and blankness.
I think almost going through like the blank area, Reverie might slow down and let this last a little longer.
You both walk slowly until you hear behind you whinnying, a beautiful bell-like whinnying of a horse from sort of above, and you look back and you see Suriona Hughcrier on the back of her horse pallet with a large paintbrush, staff, pigment pulled out, and rain soaking her long jet black hair. And she seems to be like heaving and out of breath, and sort of like trots up to you guys on the framing road, slides off of pallet, and lands next to the two of you. What happened? I got your message from the Silver Raven that I lent you about a giant in Suisima joining the community and being friendly, and so I came to have a look, and then I heard the thunderous storm, and I learned something about storms, and so I'd come to intervene, and then I saw an enormous explosion. Are you all right?
No.
No. You came too late. Koru's dead. These elementals attacked us, and he fell in the battle.
Okay. It may not be too late. I'm practiced in returning souls to their bodies, so just show me where he is, even if he... even... You know, if he is in pieces, I've put arms and legs and heads back together, and...
I think that Reverie...
All is not lost.
She definitely have that lip quiver start again, and like the words would be really hard coming to her. But she would just look at Sir Hughcrier and say, "There's not anything left. It's my fault, but I used a spell scroll and it was really, really strong, and it saved me and Ilia, but I think we lost all chance at saving Koru."
Okay.
All that we have left are small shell pieces. But we gave most of them to Haru, a friend of his.
All right. I do not know magic that could return him just with those elements. It sounded like you can see she's getting a little choked up as well. It sounds like you were in a very frightening situation, and you did what you had to do. And I'm sorry I did not get here sooner. One of the storm giants seems to have gone rogue and seems intent on stopping you, slowing you down. I thought that's all it was, but it seems that killing you is now on the list.
I thought this was gonna be fun. I don't think I ever, until it happened, thought that this was even an option.
It shouldn't have been. I mean, no more than death is an option every day. But this is supposed to be a safe place. And I don't know why the giants would act like this suddenly.
I mean, it's in their best interest too, right? For us to put on the show.
Right. Yes, and the storm giants, they've been here as long as I have. I didn't paint them. There's only 3 of them. I've known them. I leave them to their peace most of the time, but they care. We work together. I don't know why.
I think Reverie kind of takes like another one of those really deep breaths and just kind of looks at Sir Hugh Cryer maybe a little more squarely this time, like in making eye contact. Did you meet the giant that we wrote you about?
Yes. Briefly, she seemed wonderfully happy. Still confused, frightened, but learning.
Said there were other storm giants. Could you talk to the others and see if they have any idea why this other one's going rogue?
That's that's where I came from. I actually was coming here to speak with you all about it. I spoke with Tempestro. He's one of the storm giants, a long time ally. I don't know the way that people think of me as a spirit. I think of him as a spirit. And he said that Fulminox, one of the other giants, that they had begun acting out of character very suddenly, and that their eyes had sort of taken on a shimmer, and when you encountered those hill giants outside of Tordeshibo, that Fulminox was in the sky above. Any of the giants will do what any storm giant bids them to do. Not necessarily out of fear, but also deference and respect, and they're almost like gods to the other giants. But for some reason, Fulminox has thrown away the peaceful cooperation with the rest of us that live here.
I don't think we can survive an attack like that again. Can the other giants not do anything about him? Can the Muses not do anything about him?
The other giants would never defy. I will return. The only giants who would dare to do something would be the other stone giants here. Their names are Tempestro and Tuona. Yes, I will gather them and speak to them. I must go there soon.
Sorry, what was the second one's name?
Tuona. 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 Okay. Tempestro and Tuona. I will gather them. Many long times ago, Tempestro and Tuona met in Mokutan and performed great magic there, so it is a good place for me to summon them to meet. I think that you should move quickly. It is good that you at least have one of your calligraphins still. I think she, kneels. She takes a knee in front of the two of you and sort of, puts her little staff in the white void here, and she says, I would not fault you if you did not want to continue.
Do we even have a choice?
Yes.
Ilia will look towards Reverie.
I think Reverie will just... I think she almost has a flashback to the first time that they met, and she was almost like a bit of a fangirl meeting Sir Q Crier. And it was just talking about how honored she was to meet her and how excited she was to go on this quest and how this feels much somber this time, but our answer is still the same. So she'll just look to her and say, yeah, of course. We'll keep the path. Or she'll look at Ilia. Or I will. You don't have to keep going with me if you don't want to.
I'll go with you, Reverie.
Thank you.
Still on her knee, she looks up at you. I think she bows her head deeply. And she says, I don't want either of you to die. I don't want anyone to die. For my sake, that's my job. I think she takes out the silver raven. And she sort of swirls her hand around it until it's a ball of silver paint. And then sort of shapes it into 3 little stones that have the shape of 3 hands all shaking, sort of imprinted on these little coins. And she'll give one to each of you, and she says, if you ever need my help in a situation like this again, flip this coin in the air and I will be right next to you.
Thank you.
Which of you has the deck of cards?
Ilia does.
I thought you did. Oh.
No, I think you had picked it up. I was busy finding Moroshi's body.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I do. I'll have to add it to my inventory.
I think she sort of looks to where it is on your person and just seems to give sort of a curious... Oh. That... Whatever that is. Very powerful magic. You have on you there. Strange.
I don't even think she realizes what Sir Heathcryer's looking at, so she kind of looks and then pulls out the deck. We found this in a dangerous cave in Mount Nuffle.
Do you mind if I...
I'll hand it to her.
You see she takes it. She... none of the cards facing you. She just pulls out the whole deck and sort of like shuffles through it, leafing through it, and shuffles them back together, and she says, well, okay, that explains one thing. I am not able to, and this deck is quite dangerous, but there is something in here that could bring your friend back. But it would be a gamble.
There is.
Yes.
What kind of danger?
Kind of all sorts. Not horrible danger, middle danger.
How does it work?
Most of the things in here have a good effect and a bad effect at the same time. One thing in here has only a good effect, and that thing is to bring someone back in the way that Koru would need. But some of the bad things are very bad.
I don't let her get past that. I pull a card out.
Okay, how many cards are you drawing?
One.
One. Okay. I'm going to ask you to roll me a d10.
Right. I'm gonna roll it on roll 20. Oh, I'm blind again. Okay. A 9.
A 9. Oh no.
Listen, one of them can bring him back all the way. That's all I needed to hear. I'm gonna draw a card.
No, it's so true. Reverie, your speed permanently increases by 10 feet.
Okay.
You know what? This is actually kind of the perfect circumstance. And so as you pull this card, there's nothing on the card except that same giant rune you'd seen before with the flattened U, and it blares in your head with the word run. And you feel your speed grow faster, and then immediately as that happens, a lightning elemental just like the one you fought before appears right in front of you, and before it sort of reaches out with it like, and as soon as that happens, Sir Heathcryer just bats it with her like giant paintbrush, and it sort of like turns into, lightning blue paint and just disappears inside her paintbrush. And she says, nasty.
I'm gonna pull a card.
Okay, roll a d10.
I mean, while we have Sir Heathcryer
Yeah, right?
Yeah, honestly, I'm like, oh shit, this is really good.
I think, the moment, like at first she was shocked that Reverie did that, but then Sir Heathcryer killed the thing we needed to worry about, so she's like, fuck it. 1.
Oh no.
Okay.
Going to hell, guys. Bye.
Okay. This is actually deeply poetic. Ilia, let me just double check this real quick. Okay. You feel this card with this rune that says harden. And you feel your beautiful, immortal, elvish skin begin to turn dense and stiff as your skin becomes covered in bark. Whatever tree you most love in Symphony, your skin is made of that. Your AC is now 15 plus your dexterity modifier without armor. Although you have vulnerability to fire damage.
Okay.
And as that happens, and you're aware of those things about yourself, you immediately turn to stone.
Okay.
And Sir Hugh Crier, Reverie next to you, Sir Hugh Crier goes, my goodness, okay, yes, this deck, not great. And she taps her brush and a little bit of sparkly diamond glitter comes off and you're no longer petrified, Ilia.
But I'm still bark looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good AC, vulnerable to fire damage.
She just kind of looks at her hands like... Huh. Thank you to Sir Hugh Crier for the depetrification.
Of course.
I'm curious, do you know which tree?
My favorite in real life is Weeping Willows, so I'm gonna say Weeping Willow.
Pretty.
I think it fits with Ilia too.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of your hair turns into that,
Ooh, I
long,
like that.
willowy...
Now I'm a dryad.
Yeah. Yeah. Sir Hugh Cry looks... I'm not even sure if I can choose one of these cards. I should not have been able to pull the whole deck and look at it. These are kind of fate weaving in a way, and I'm a little beyond that category.
Should we keep pulling until we get him back, then? I say more to Reverie. If Sir Hugh Crier doesn't mind helping us with some of the consequences.
I don't know. I mean, yes, but also maybe if we just pull the cards every day, then he'll just come back when it's the right time.
Or maybe one of us gets petrified and we don't have a way to fix it.
That's true. I don't know what I would have done without you here, Sir Hugh Crier.
Well, I think maybe I need to be a little more present when I ask people to do very important things for me.
Sir Hugh Crier!
Sorry, I had to fart.
It's...
Above table, I just don't want to run through all the cards yet. So I want to savor it.
It's up to you.
Don't worry about Koru either,
Do whatever
guys.
you want. I will say, and I'm only saying this because I said this to you guys before, this is not a, game-ending deck. No one's gonna have their soul sucked away into a gem or whatever. Like, you, it can do real bad things. Like, it can petrify you instantly, but like, mostly things that there are fixes for, or just like danger, not like your character is permanently forgotten by everyone or whatever. So, but it's totally up to you. Save them if you want. There's some fun stuff in here.
Yeah, I think that Reverie's probably just going to leave it at what she said, that she almost just wants to... I just want to leave it up to fate.
All right.
Yes, I respect that. Cool. She closes the little deck box and hands it to you, Reverie. Or to you, Ilia. She take it from you.
Yeah, I'll take it back.
Yeah. To you, Ilia. Well, I suppose we're headed in the same direction.
All right.
Cool. Cool. Great, yeah.
So awkward.
Very, very awkward and sad. Yeah, she leads her horse behind you guys through this liminal void here. You see the ground become like a little more like natural, not so like white, like a little more cream almost, and you feel the road gets softer under your feet, like it's a little more bouncy, and yet it feels like stronger, almost like it's like, you know how a spider web has like the same tensile strength as like a steel cord? It's kind of like that, as you can feel this like silk road sort of laying out before you. And you emerge. Oh boy. God, the vibe is a damper. You emerge onto this road in Mokutan. You can see the framing road. It's kind of like a straight shot, but like a little bit meandering through the hills here. The grass on either side, it's called Mokune grass. It's really, each like plant almost looks like a fountain of water, so it almost looks like a lake or like a little ocean with all of this grass. You can see bamboo trees. I don't know if y'all have ever lived anywhere that has bamboo, but it grows like crazy. It's like explosive. So there's big clusters of it. You hear animals. You don't really see much as you're kind of entering from the liminal space. Sir Hugh Crier says, there aren't that many people living in the wilds of Mokutan here. Many of them live, or most rather live in Tawaraya. Neither of you have been there before?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry, it feels so inappropriate to like give you a history lesson, but we're going to be diverting paths soon, and I think it would be useful. There was a dragon here before there were ever people here. His name was Rubov. He worked with Tempestro and Tuona to seal away all of the fire giants that lived here. Fire giants are very martial. They're very military. They're very organized and disciplined and violent. They were becoming a serious problem. And so rather than let that continue, they created a contained space where those people would live, or where those giants would live, and along with them a lot of the people of Mokutan live there as well, in sort of an expansive palace compound of the arts and trading and etc. There are many, many hill giants here in Mokutan because the apex predators were all taken away. So most people don't live outside of Tabaraya. So just go there as quickly as you can. I'm going to find Tempestro and Tuona and try to gather them and see what can be done about Fulminox's betrayal. If you just follow the road, there's kind of only one place to go in Mokutan. Is there... What else can I do for you?
If we go to use this, is it a coin that she had fashioned for us? If we go to use this coin, how fast can you be to get to us?
As long as you are in Pictora, instantaneously.
And if we're not?
Honestly, I have no idea. I have never given one of these out before.
Well, promise that we'll save it until we really need it.
Don't wait to use it until it's too late.
Yeah.
Can I have Reverie make a history or religion? Actually, I'm going to say religion.
Okay. That's a 6. Actually,
Okay.
I should have used this way earlier in the day. Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, please.
Alright, that's 15.
Okay. I think maybe as you're asking about how fast could you get there if we're in a different land of Muse, something perks up in your memory. It's like so vague, but something about like the myths about Hiragalma are so like it's really impossible to know what's true and what's just myth. Something about like creating nothing or creating something out of nothing. Just maybe as you're thinking about not being here, about yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, are either of you still injured?
Yes. I have 10 HP.
Yeah.
Okay, great. She reaches her hands out and you both are fully healed.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beloved is still hurt too, I think, if she could.
Oh yeah, she just like pets Beloved for a moment. You see Beloved like fully like Beloved loves her.
Hold on 1 second.
Please.
So if I recall correctly, for someone to gain passage into Marokayani, one of the things that they can have is like an item belonging to someone else. Does that almost like give up that person's place there, or is it more like, I don't know, I know someone here?
You're asking, like, if Ilia had something of Reverie's, like, and Reverie's in Marokayani, and then Ilia uses that to get in, you're asking, like, does that forfeit?
Yeah.
I think the answer is no. Essentially, what you know is, like, birthright is, at least to your knowledge, like, unimpeachable. Anyone who is born there can get in and out forever, and unless there's some crazy magic you've never heard of, that can't be, like, undone.
Okay. I think I would, before Sir Yona Crier leaves, I might just be kind of thinking about like how fast she can get to us and just say, do you need something to get into Marokayani faster?
I am usually capable of entering. I know hiragana, but that is not... The answer is yes, it could always be faster.
Alright. I'm going to give her my old set of tapestry needles. Not my new ones that are made of bone that Ilia gifted me, but my ones that I'd previously used, which I would have used. They would still be pretty sentimental to me.
Yeah.
Well, whatever helps. And if it doesn't, then you can just return it to me someday.
These are beautiful, thank you. I wish I had more to say. Rather than try to say anything else, I'm just going to go do something about all this.
Please do.
And she, leaps onto the back of her horse, and you see sort of like painted silvery, like angel wings sprout from the horse, and it takes off into the sky, swirling up into the clouds. And you guys are here on the road towards Tawaraya. One friend lighter, one loss heavier. Unless there's anything else y'all feel is pressing to do or say, I think we'll end our session on a high note.
Yeah, it's so high. Ilia wants to talk about it, but it's more like at a campfire or in the inn room where they can feel resting.
Yeah.
All right, Canyon, what's your new character going to be?
Yeah, right.
Got a few ideas.
The evil.
Very. Take over the world type.
Yes. He's playing the lightning elemental.
Yes.
No, he helps us gather everything just to steal it at the last minute.
Right. No, I'm playing the meteor.
No, yeah.
Giant
Think of that
fireball.
one Rick and Morty
guys.
episode where they're trying to find new Earths, and they go to Tiny Earth, and there's just the sun that's screaming.
Yes.
Like all day, it's just constantly screaming. Yeah.
So can I just be like a sentient version of Melf's minute meteors?
Cute! Yes! That sounds adorable. Melf. Minnie! You could be called Minnie.